Hi people. Prius Gen 2. Oh, didn't have a lot of hope today. Everything I thought we were doing in 10 minutes has taken us all day. So I'll just sort of put it back together and let you see how to do it. So she failed on Misty McPherson strut, which I ordered a second one to put on, which is down there, and it didn't fit. So not very impressed. So to get to the McPherson strut, you have 3 bolts under here. Now you can already see the situation around at a minute. So now it's putting back together time. So bearing in mind everything you touch should go back with a bit of copper slip set or anti-seize or copper grease, whatever you want to call it. Now, as you can see, there's a few nuts we've taken out, and as you can see, oh there they go, I've got one to put in there. You have to take your wipers off. Oh, I didn't copper slip it. See, there we go. See, it's because I'm on camera. There we go. Goes in there. I seem to remember having a few issues with doing this at some point. So wiper motor goes in, goes that way, and something fits. No, it goes the other way. It goes that way. Ah, there we go. That goes in the grommet, and those two go in there. Now obviously when you're doing stuff like this, you've got the open edge of the windscreen, so you need to be pretty careful not to tap the edge here, because if you tap the edge there, you can crack it very easily. So make sure that goes in. There we go, and then you won't even be anywhere near it. So I've had a right day today. I have had my Pfizer vaccine as well. That was at 1 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now, but it's a couple of hours ago. So I'm still here. Thank you to Mr. Pfizer. Thank you to my lovely NHS. So, oh shit bags. You know why I had to take this out, don't you? Why did I have to take this out, Rob? Come on, think. Why did I have to take this out, people? Why did I have to take this out? Can anyone remember why I had to take this out? Yeah, because we had a little incident going on with getting to that bolt. There we go. Now always put all these bolts in before you actually go and do these up, because you might not. Oh, that one's fucking egged, isn't it? Alright. Now you're not sort of letting the gun smash the shit out of these. Right, that goes on there. Get my cloth out. So a bit of spunky wonky on there. Now, in a minute we'll get down to the other side if it doesn't start raining, because everyone else gets nice snow and stuff. And what do we get? We just get pissy rain. As you can see, same bolts going everywhere, all the same length, except these ones are nice and rusty. And that's another thing, you can always tell if you're doing work on a car and suddenly you see shiny bolts and a rusty bolt, and you think to yourself, that's a bit weird, isn't it? So now we can go back to where I was before. That sits in there. These 10s go in there like that. So just start them off. Obviously use Milwaukee gear, because Milwaukee is the best. Now, obviously these don't need to be in, you don't need to sit there and ying them up. Another little handy hint is just bolt on stuff. Now, that should be a bloody drain hole, believe it or not, in there. There we go. So it's all these little things you can do while you're in here, just to prevent any problems. And there we go. Right, so let's get them on. So if you haven't got a pretty good memory with stuff, don't rely on it. Really don't rely on it. And we've all got smartphones now. That goes in there. These clips here you undo just with a pair of pliers on the other side. So that's them on. Where are we now? Okay, we forget about that. Now we'll go down to the strut. So we want that one, that one, that one, the 17, that one, and we want this bad boy. Now, for taking this shock off, lots of lube. Okay, lube is your friend. So lots of penetrating stuff, WD-40. There's various lock stuff. Probably a bit of paraffin, probably do just as good. So hopefully you guys can see this. Here's your torsion bar. Now if you look in the end, there is an Allen key shape in there. So it's great to do up because you just need, now then, see now that goes in there, but obviously it doesn't line up. So what can you do, people? Think. So you can get a long bar, which I haven't got, and you can put a long bar in there. But I do have my breaker bar, whatever that is, but I can't find it. So grab something else because we're not talking a lot, are we? If I can. There we go, see? There we are. So that's in now. All the nuts and everything I used are down here, but they dropped under there, so not very good. So, right, what have we got there now? Ah, there he is. So this is your nut. What I tend to do if I was at home rather than doing it outside the house is I would take everything and put it on a wire wheel. So let me just pop that one on like that. Now this one is the only one really you've got to do by hand, as it were. So this is all places where things have got to go, so they can have a nice little bit of lube. That goes on that side. Oh, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Ah, so now we've got a problem, because look, this is all dropped down. Oh. Right, so we've got to get those to line up. So how can we do that, people? We can just lift it up and stick it in. Right, so it is going to go. So before we put these, see, I would have put these on the wire wheel and just cleaned it up. So here we go. Nice bit of copper spunk.